Hey everybody, it's Lori. Um, I'm doing a video that a friend of mine did, and I will try to remember to put his link in the description box that so y'all can check out his channel. It was a my top 20 favorite horror movies, which I thought was going to be a lot harder than it was. The only stipulation he did was he didn't use more than one of a franchise in his list. So I came up with, there's a few that are kind of but there's a bunch he did in his that I hadn't seen. I'm ashamed, I know, it's just awful. My computer, I guess I'm in the middle now. You can see all my pictures and the stupid boxes over there that need to be burned. But anyway, here's my list. I think only the top 3, and he did have his in order. I'm only doing like my top 3 in order because I just wrote down as I thought of. Okay, I have one. He had, I think, one honorable mention. I have an honorable mention, but it's like a collection, and that's going to be the only thing that's. I don't know how to explain it. But I love them. They're wonderful. They're perfect. But I couldn't pick just one, especially out of the whole collection. So that's my honorable mention is the Universal Monsters collection with the Mummy, the Invisible Man, the Bride of Frankenstein, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Creature from the Black Lagoon. And I think Phantom of the Opera's with that. I wouldn't swear to it, but I think so. But Dylan got me the set a year or so ago for Mother's Day, my birthday, Christmas, Valentine, or some holiday. So that's my honorable mention. I'm going to do my top 3 at the last. And my phone just went off. So I think it's over there. So, I'm going to start, and then the last 3 will be my top 3. So, the first one is Abominable. No, Abominable. I have a hard time saying that word. A lot of y'all, you people, y'all, however you want to say it, know I have a thing about people in wheelchairs in movies. I enjoy seeing the people in wheelchairs. I really enjoy seeing them get killed. But it's also great when they are the survivors. So Abominable has a hero that's in a wheelchair. Next is The Meg. I had really mixed feelings about The Meg. It's a great movie. I love the movie. But it's supposed to be based on a book. And it's very, 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 very little about the book. There's a few names from the book, and I think the very, very beginning is like the book. The rest, that's it. It's just really disappointed me. If they'd named the movie anything else, I would have loved it more. This is another shark movie. I have a lot of shark movies. The next one is 47 Meters Down. I saw this at the theater with 2 of my friends who scream like little princesses. They don't do scary movies, but they went with me because it was a shark movie and I wanted to see it. So, I really like 47 Meters Down. Next is American Werewolf in London. I saw this when I was young, probably shortly after it came out. Or when it came out on VHS or cable. Awesome transformation. So would you stop? Sorry, Heck's over here sniffing at me. American Werewolf in London. Next is Pet Sematary, the original. It's just awesome. Most people have seen it. Next is Psycho. Um, to me, it's a thriller. To me, it's a horror. A lot of people, it's a thriller. The ending scene where you hear Norman's mother's voice talking, and he looks up and he has that look on his face, absolutely terrifying. I mean, even now, I'm not going to say how old I am. Even now, it scares the hell out of me. It's just so creepy. Next is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1. Great movie, loved every part of it. The best part of it was when Franklin dies. Again, he's in a wheelchair. But yeah, Franklin's one of the most annoying characters. Sorry, I've got allergies really bad and my eyes are itching. Um, he's in a wheelchair. One of the most annoying characters in a movie. To me, he ranks up there with the kid on the Babadook. That kid I want to throat punch and smash in the face. And I'm not a violent person. I love violent movies, but that kid I want to kill. Just flat out kill. Next is Sleepaway Camp. It gives new meaning to the phrase twist end or shocker end. I'm not going to say it unless you haven't seen it, which most people who would watch this video have seen it. I actually saw that on cable with my younger sister, who's 3 years younger than me. And when that scene happened at the very end, my dad happened to walk into the room. We were watching the movie and said, "What the word I'm not going to say on here? I say it all the time, but I'm not going to say it on YouTube." Yeah, I love the movie. I love the kills. I love the atmosphere. I love the scenery. Next is Trick or Treat. Not the Gene Simmons Ozzy Osbourne, but Trick or Treat. It's an anthology. They all tie together. I love this movie. Sam is one of the cutest little killers ever until you take off his little burlap mask sack. Then he's not so cute. But I really like this anthology movie. Next, this movie scared the shit out of me when I was younger, of course. Still kind of creeps me out, even though it really shouldn't. It's The Fog. It gets, where we live, it gets really foggy. We live in a canyon, and late at night or early in the morning, certain times of the year, you can't see out your front door. It's so foggy. And that movie just creeped me out, scared the hell out of me when I was younger. Next one is, and I did this in my creature features list, my creature features top 5, is Sasquatch, The Search for Bigfoot. I saw it at the theater, and again, I was probably 6 or 7, scared me to death. But I love it. It's craptastic, what I consider craptastic. It's so dated, but I still put it on every couple months and watch it. Next is another one that was on my creature feature, and that's Orca, about the killer whale. The girl is in a wheelchair for a hot minute. It's Bo Derek. She's absolutely beautiful in this movie. This movie had a really big impact on me. It was the first time I'd really seen death, especially of a. Yes, it was a creature, but it was a baby, and it I don't know. It just had an impact on me at that age. I was really young. When it's on TV, I have to watch it. I have the DVD or Blu-ray, I'm not sure which, that I watch every couple months. The next one is The Curse of Chucky. Another person in a wheelchair in a horror movie. Seen it a couple times. I liked it. It wasn't the greatest, but It was pretty good. Like I said, I've seen it several times, and it was pretty good. Next, I was just talking with my friend Chris about this movie. His grandmother hadn't seen it, and she saw it not too long ago. And that's Dusk Till Dawn. Um, the first time I watched it, I wasn't real crazy about it. I don't know why. Um, Second time I watched it, I sat down and actually watched it. The Selma Hayek dance scene. I would switch teams in a heartbeat. Oof. Mm-mm-mm. Just, yeah, I just, not much I can say. But Tom Savini's in it, who did the makeup for the first Friday the 13th. He also is in one of the crap of the Dead, Night of the Dead, Day of the Dead, Return of the Dead. I'm gonna get so much trouble for not knowing which one. The remake of the one, shit, they're coming to get you, Barbara. That one. He's in the remake of that one. I just don't remember which one that is. I want to say Day of the Dead, but I could be wrong. That happens quite often here lately. Next, we're getting into my top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Hatchet 2. Kane Hodder plays Victor Crowley. There's 4 in the series. This is the first one Danielle Harris was in, and most people know Danielle Harris from Halloween 4 and 5. She was also in Urban Legend. She was in See No Evil with Kane, See No Evil 2 with Kane. She's been in several movies. But yeah, it's good old-fashioned gore. Just over the top. Adam Green directed it, I think. Pretty sure. I'm going to look like such a fool with all these. The next one is The Final Girls. It was so hyped, and I finally got to see it, and I love it. The last one that's not in any order is Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Warriors. I like the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. They're not my favorite because to me they're more funny. Sorry, my computer is wanting to be a butt. So yeah, Dream Warriors. The next 3 are my top 3. Number 3 is Halloween Part 5. I know a lot of people don't like 4, 5, and 6, which are considered the Thorn trilogies. 6 is awesome. The extended cut of 6 is really awesome. This is the first one I remember actually watching by myself the whole way through, and I just really like Halloween 5. I like the character, the best friend. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. I'm gonna die. I liked her. A lot of people didn't. They said she was the worst part of the movie. I liked her. Next, number 2, and the only reason it's number 2 is because number 1 is my number 1 movie of all time. But number 2 favorite horror movie out of my top 20 is Friday the 13th Part 2. It's the first one where we have Jason killing people. It has, again, someone in a wheelchair getting killed before he got to get laid. That had to suck for him. I'm saying that a lot. I apologize. But yeah, Friday the 13th Part 2, my favorite kill of all the Fridays is the guy in the wheelchair. Dylan, and I don't remember which one it is, but he likes the one where he slams the person in the sleeping bag up against the tree. That's his favorite kill of all the Friday the 13th. And my number 1 all-time favorite is Jaws. Most of y'all that know me know that's just my all-time favorite movie of all time. To me, it's just the perfect movie. With all of the issues they had with it, making it, going over budget, the shark not working, so forth, so forth. It's just an amazing movie. The first summer blockbuster, the movie that invented the summer blockbuster. It's getting that time of the year. Um, so yeah, that is my top 20 horror films that I like, with the honorable mention of the Universal Monsters series. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all would like to do your own list and tag me in it on Facebook, or put the link in the comments of this, I'd love to watch it and share it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm going to do a video here in a little bit, excuse me, of my top 5, because 20 is too many, my top 5 horror documentaries that I like. So I'll do that video later. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the little dinger. Bye.